Taylor, can you hold all of my calls, please? Thank you. Oh, tell my mother I'll call her back. Thank you. I come from the hard-working upper middle class. I lived in a single-family household in a cul-de-sac. All the kids in the neighborhood knew each other before we even knew ourselves. I grew up with both of my parents. My mom is my rock, but my father, my father is my superhero. You see that cloud right there? No, not that one. The one higher than that. Yeah, he could jump up there and touch that cloud. He has always been there. He taught me what being a man was about, even when I didn't want to hear it. He would say, son, every man makes mistakes, but it's how he deals with those mistakes that make him a man. I know, Dad. I get it. I get it. My best friend always asked me, how did it feel when you told your father? It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. It was my first year of college. I was on break. I told my dad I wanted to bring someone home for them to meet. He said, okay, tell your mom what she wants for dinner. I said, well, I don't know what he'll like, Dad. He looked at me for a second and then he said, all right. It was just that simple. If you ask me, he already knew. All any parent wants is for their child to be safe and for them to be a good person. I knew I never really fit in. I found it strange when I was around certain people and they would ask me if I grew up with my father. And when I would say, yeah, they would look at me, kind of how y'all looking at me right now. Somehow I'm less black because he was around, right? Well, I lost my superhero 6 months ago. 6 months ago. I guess we're even. So can I get my black card now? People have actually told me I wasn't black enough because I didn't struggle. Why is struggling synonymous with being black? So if I walk around like this and say things like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? You heard? You would say I'm acting black. But if I pick up today's New York Times and decide to express my opinion on O'Shea Sibley getting murdered in Brooklyn, by eloquently enunciating my opinion, you would say I sound white. I'm too black for my white friends. I'm not black enough for my black friends. So which one is it, people? Like, really? Can I just be myself? I forgot. I'm supposed to be happy. Happiness is not an obligation. It's a choice.